We're going to the hospital because we're dying. We're going to the hospital because we're dying. You're in the shop now. We are here outside the hospital. Check out the scenery. Pretty. I'm gonna go in. I'll show you her doctor's appointment. She's gonna be recording. She's gonna hold the camera because foreigners here in China are treated differently. They are though, and that's in another video. Here in China, to get to the hospital, into the hospital, you have to go through security for the hospital.
And I'm about to go in to get an appointment. There are a little machine you go there for making appointments. This is a service desk, but I think it's on their lunch break.
I've seen very bad and very good hospitals in China. This would be one of the good ones, obviously. I mean, it's very clean. It's very quiet, unusually quiet, to be honest. But I'm not complaining about this sort of thing, right? Like it's good.
Chinese people don't usually go to hospital on Sunday afternoon. They just told me they don't have appointment for an afternoon, so I either have to go to emergency or have to come back tomorrow. Just got my emergency appointment, and now I'm going for a CT scan for my wrist. And he said the result's going to be out in about half an hour. So let's see what's wrong. Two positions for CT scan. Total is about 130 kwai.
Right, so 130 kwai is about £14 odd, less than $20.
CT on this position and this.
It took about half an hour from coming into the hospital to getting here now. About to walk into the CT room. She's going to get zapped. The result will be here in half an hour. Pretty. Okay, well that's it done for today. That was all in total less than an hour. I don't know, maybe 40 minutes or something.
Later, I
In
can
and
check
out.
the results on my phone, or I can just come here and get it printed out. But, you know, since today there's no appointment for the specialist, I'm gonna just, have a look on my phone later and print them out while I come to see the specialist.
Right, so in the next hour and a half, she'll have a diagnosis. But then she'll have to come back to see a specialist. That'll cost another £5 odd. So in total, you're talking about 20 quid for your CT scan on the same day. She could come back tomorrow and see a specialist, It's just Sunday afternoon. There's not many available, I guess. There are also not many people here. So you can get in and out quite quickly if it's nothing too specific, I'd say for as much as I don't like being here, as ugly and soulless as it is, nowhere can be properly bad. There are always going to be good and bad points about a place. And this is one of the good points. The medical system in China largely is very good.
Very, very efficient.
Super efficient.
Yeah.
Compared to my experiences in the UK, a CT scan like this, I certainly wouldn't be getting it within an hour of arriving to the hospital with no appointment booked in. I would have to wait for months and months to get that CT scan. And people do all the time. Anyone in the UK now will tell you the same thing. Or maybe you're in America and you just have to give away all your life savings to get one or something. I don't know how that works, really. I can't comment on it. But my point is, it is very efficient, very cheap. The doctors are generally very good, although not always, of course. Like any country, there's good and bad doctors, right? But most of them seem to know what they're doing, seem to be all right. I will admit I have had both good and bad experiences in hospital. One of my first experiences, people were literally fighting to get through the doors of the hospital at 9 o'clock in the morning. There were security guards. They had to break up people fighting, pushing through just to get through the entrance. Because of course they had to go through security and etc. to get into the hospital. And that is crazy. And then when I was in there, it was like a rock festival or something with huge amounts of people, no room to breathe whatsoever. Like you couldn't move. It was crazy. It was like a concert, only way less fun. And then I have experiences like this where I get in there and, it's quieter than most other places around here. So yeah, mixed bag in China. If you go to some of the smaller cities, you'll probably have a worse experience. The bigger cities, especially in the less busy areas in the bigger cities, is where the sweet spot is. Again, if you go to like the city centre, where it's heavily populated, it might not be so good. Hospital might be all right, but there might be too many people. But yeah, this wouldn't be the first time that I've praised the medical system here. It's, for the large part, it is good. And you can often get an appointment with a doctor, often even with a specialist, within the hour. So there you go. That's what a hospital's like in China. I know I didn't show you too much, obviously, and I can't really do that. I'm not going to go around vlogging the hospital too overtly because, again, foreigners are treated very differently here. And I can't say too much about it. And I'm sure you can all understand why. But maybe in the future I'll talk about it when I'm out of China, Anyways, on to the next step of the day, whatever that is. Probably not much. I say that with such false hope, realistically. It's like on to the next step of the day. What do you think that's going to be? Well, it's going to be going home, probably. I mean, I've been stared at enough in the hospital. I don't fancy going out to a restaurant or to a mall. Not that I enjoy those things anyway. I don't fancy being out here. So probably going to go home. On the off chance, I might take some more footage of something else, but like what, right? So that's probably going to be it from me. I'll put some B-roll in now. Get a bit of creativity going. I've got people, hello. I got a bunch of dudes just saying hello to us there, those guys. I don't mind that so much, you know, if people are like looking at us, but they also wave at us and smile or say hello and stuff like that. That's like normal interaction, right? It's just people being friendly. But that's often, you know, if it was all just like that, I wouldn't have a problem. But yeah, I'm not sure I want to do anything else now. I mean, I'd like to. I don't like staying at home really, but do what? What you can see there is a lot of elderly people, essentially like gardening and things like that. For some reason, all the street cleaners, I'm not just saying some, it's pretty much all of them. Street cleaners, you know, landscapers, that sort of thing. They're all like really old. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, they just get old people to do all the work on the streets and stuff. What do you think, guys? How do you think it looks? Let me know in the comments. Oh, they are staring as well. This place is a bit mental, guys. And when I say a bit, I mean very, because it clearly is. Yeah, we have to cross the road from here. Good place to stop your car there, like. People just standing in the bike lane, because you know, why not? To be honest, I think they're pretty drunk. And the bike lane, you know, these e-bikes go about 20, 30 miles an hour. And not only that, but motorbikes also use them. Sometimes even the cars use them. But basically, these e-bikes are enough to like really hurt someone. And they're definitely enough to kill like a child or something, you know. They can easily wipe out a kid. They can put a grown-ass man in hospital very easily. And you know, people are just standing around in the middle of the lane, just having a chat, right next to a 6-meter wide path. I'm just saying, you know, room temperature IQ is probably a thing. Turns out that it was an X-ray, not a CT scan that she got. But whatever, it's still banging, and it'll still take you months to get that in the UK, so not too bad. She's got the results, now she needs to talk to a doctor, blah, blah, blah. I don't think she's going to die. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure having you. And yeah, I'm not going to do much for the rest of the day now because, well, you know why. See you later. Take it easy, guys.